President Trump has threatened to rip up his trade deal with the UK as punishment for us not joining his idiotic war in Iran. Surely the Prime Minister can't send our king to meet a man who treats our country like a mafia boss running a protection racket.
Now, Ed Davey's not afraid of going in on Donald Trump. And what he was talking about there was a phone call between Sky News and Trump last night in which the US president mouthed off again against Keir Starmer and the special relationship, saying it was in a sad state and hinting that he might change the terms of the trade deal between the US and the UK. Now, Ed Davey knows that Trump bashing plays really well with his base, but is it helping Keir Starmer too? Because Donald Trump's really unpopular with Brits at the moment. 8 out of 10 people have a negative opinion of him. So standing up to Trump and refusing to join the Iran war might actually help Starmer with his own voters too, giving him an opportunity to look like a statesman trying to stand up to a right-wing populist.
A lot of pressure has been applied to me to take a different course, and that pressure included what happened last night. I'm not going to change my mind. I'm not going to yield.
Where he was more on the ropes was over defence spending, and Kemi Badenoch came out swinging, armed with words from none other than Lord Robertson. Now, this was really painful because Lord Robertson's a former Labour Defence Secretary and he was the lead author of the Starmer Defence Review. He was someone advising the Prime Minister on defence. And he was absolutely scathing about Starmer's approach to defence, saying that the UK was underprepared, underinsured and under attack. And Kemi Badenoch was very quick to punch that wound.
He won't fund our military because he wants to fund more welfare. That's why he has a welfare plan to 2031, but no defence investment plan at all.
And look, it makes sense for Kemi Badenoch to push the Prime Minister on this because she thinks she's on the right side of public opinion when it comes to cutting welfare spending, whilst the Prime Minister has loads of problems with his own backbenches when he tries to do the same. Keir Starmer wanted to avoid all that and get onto what he sees as firmer ground. His decision not to join the Iran war, whilst he criticised Badenoch for being what he sees as more trigger-happy.
She called for us to jump into the war. They remember it. I remember it. They're just embarrassed by it now.
So forget Ed Davey and Kemi Badenoch today because the Prime Minister came up against two far more consequential foes, Donald Trump and Lord Robertson. And you might think that Donald Trump, with that giant megaphone and immense power, is the more dangerous foe, but it will be the words of Lord Robertson that will stick in the minds of Labour MPs.